region. This area is called Redcliffe, so named by a British navigator, Matthew Flinders, in 1799. And I'll tell you more about why he called it Redcliffe in just a moment. Matthew Flinders was actually the first navigator to do an inshore complete circumnavigation of this land we now call Australia. But Redcliffe was so named because he noticed that there were cliffs around this area that were red, and of course, you know, it's logical that they call the place Redcliffe, and so it is to this day. Although Flinders died in 1814, in the mid-19th century, his burial site, his grave, was lost and forgotten. And it was only about 2019 when they were actually doing improvements to London's Euston Station that archaeologists uncovered a historical gravesite, and his remains were discovered and moved to a more appropriate location. The bridge in the distance is one of about 3 bridges that have been on that location. It's the longest bridge in Australia. It's the Smout Bridge, and it's 2.7 kilometres long. Edward Smout, or Ted Smout, was a World War I veteran. I believe he was the 6th remaining World War I veteran in Australia, and it's said that he heard the very last words of the famous Red Baron after his plane had crashed somewhere in Europe, and he was on the site, went across to him, and the last words that the Red Baron apparently said was "kaput," and Ted Smout heard it. Behind me is the wreck of the Gayanda. You're not allowed to climb on it these days. Well, not that you ever were, but it's kind of like a dangerous site. It's very rusty. This is a historic wreck, actually. It's over 100 years old. It's been here for 25, 30 years now as a natural reef that was placed there. It's got a bit of a notorious history. The captain of the ship mutinied about 100 years ago. That's a story worth looking up. The Gayanda in the Moreton Bay region at Redcliffe.